not entertained!
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 22 satisfying movie moments of each year, from 2000 to 2021.
Send word to all our allies, and to every corner of Middle-earth that still stands free. The enemy moves against us. We need to know where he will strike.
For this list, we're looking at the scenes from the last 2 decades that gave us the most satisfaction by being highly anticipated, a sigh of relief, or just plain awesome. Because some of these moments happen at pivotal times in these films, a spoiler alert is in effect. If these movie moments make you as happy as they make us, let us know in the comments. 2000. Maximus kills Commodus. Gladiator. There is nothing we enjoy more than watching a victim get revenge on those who have wronged them. And that is exactly what we get when we see Maximus kill Commodus. Maximus is the rightful emperor of Rome, but Commodus murders his own father to become emperor, and has Maximus's family killed as well. After Maximus is sold to a gladiator trainer, he performs flawlessly time and time again, and he finally gets his chance to fight Commodus. Before the battle begins, Commodus stabs Maximus. Not to worry though, as we couldn't imagine a better finale to this combat than watching Maximus fulfill his revenge. And we are delighted that that is exactly what we get to see.
Go to them.
2001. The heist ends. Ocean's 11. The Ocean's franchise is known for 2 things: an all-star cast and a heist that is not as it appears, and they set the stage right from the very first film. Danny Ocean's heist is planned out down to every last detail, with everyone having to do their part at exactly the right time.
That's why we had to be very careful, very precise.
Well funded.
Yeah. You gotta be nuts, too.
So, when we see what seems to be everything going wrong, we can't help but panic. That moment of fear is what sets us up for the moment of huge relief when we realize that we, along with Terry Benedict, have been fooled.
It was staged. Somebody made a duplicate of my vault. And what we saw on the monitor wasn't actually happening.
I don't understand. What happened to all that money?
The heist went off just as they had actually planned, and we adored getting to watch them bask in the glory of their success. 2002. Upside Down Kiss. Spider-Man. Peter Parker is the quintessential nerd who spends his days taking photos for the school newspaper and admiring Mary Jane, the girl next door.
Don't make me look ugly.
That's impossible.
We love seeing this adorkable character transform into a superhero, and his red-headed crush takes notice of him as well. Unaware of his identity, Spider-Man swoops in and saves the day for Mary Jane time after time as her feelings for Spider-Man grow stronger. The best moment between these two happens after Peter saves her from a group of thugs. And in the pouring rain, upside down, they have their coveted kiss. And we can only imagine how much the audience is cheering at their screens. (2003) The Ring is Destroyed. The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. The final installment of this beloved series was one of the most anticipated films of all time, and it was filled with some of the most satisfying scenes in the history of cinema. The ending of this trilogy is iconic, as we finally get to see the hobbits being recognized for their efforts by having their king tell them that they bow to no one.
My friends.
You bow to no one.
However, the scene that left us feeling the most triumphant was when we got to see the ring destroyed. As Frodo and Gollum have a final battle on Mount Doom, we couldn't help but applaud when we got to see Gollum and the ring both fall into the river of lava. (2004) Okay, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Joel and Clementine's love story is not one that we see on the silver screen every day. We see them break up early in the film, and they both make the separate decision to have their memories of one another erased.
Suffice it to say that Miss Krasinski was not happy, and she wanted to move on. We provide that possibility.
They meet again, mirroring their first encounter with one another, and discover the memories of their romance. They're hesitant to move forward with a relationship after learning the truth about their previous one, but in the end, they realize that it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all.
I can't see anything that I don't like about you.
But you
right
will.
Now, I can't.
But you will. You know, you will think of things, and I'll get bored with you and feel trapped because that's what happens with me.
Okay.
This ending leaves us delighted to see that despite everything they've been through, it's okay for them to give it another go. 2005, 2 points from the win, Coach Carter. Based on an inspiring true story, Samuel L. Jackson plays Coach Ken Carter. Carter is an unconventional basketball coach whose techniques involve making sure his players are well-rounded people, instead of focusing solely on athletics and wins.
If you listen and learn, you will win basketball games. And gentlemen, winning in here is the key to winning out there.
Because of this, he ends up suspending his own team after they fall behind in their schooling. While all of the players are dealing with their own personal struggles, they stay committed to their academic goals and are eventually able to all play together as they vie for the championship. During the quarterfinals, the team finishes just one basket short of the win. But we are still thrilled to see how far this group has come.
What you achieve goes way beyond the win-loss column or what's going to be written on the front page of the sports section tomorrow. You've achieved something that some people spend their whole lives trying to find.
2006, Chris is hired. The Pursuit of Happiness. There's nothing we love more than a feel-good story, and Chris Gardner's is one for the books.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
The Pursuit of Happiness tells the true story of Chris and his son as they struggle through homelessness and poverty. Through everything, Chris remains as upbeat and positive as he can for his son, and he tries as hard as he can to build a better life for them. He works as a salesman while also working as an intern stockbroker with a 1 in 20 shot of getting hired. He does all of this while trying to keep his son healthy, safe, and happy. So it is extremely gratifying and emotional to see him land the job at the end of the film.
Wear one tomorrow, though, okay? Because tomorrow's going to be your first day. If you'd like to work here as a broker. Would you like that, Chris?
2007, Hoist the Colors, Pirates of the Caribbean, at World's End. In the third installment of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, we get to see this moving scene inspired by the song Hoist the Colors. The song is about raising a pirate's flag, and it is first heard at the beginning of the film when anyone with any association with piracy is sentenced to be hanged. It's an occasion that unites all of those who are involved in the pirate world. So when we see the new king, Elizabeth Swan, yell out this meaningful phrase, joined by all of those around her, we can't help but smile. 2008, I Am Iron Man. Iron Man. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has given us a plethora of satisfying moments. But one of the best appears in the very first film of the franchise. When we meet Tony Stark, we watch as this genius, billionaire, playboy philanthropist becomes Iron Man, adding superhero to his impressive resume.
Today, Tony Stark has changed the face of the weapons industry by ensuring freedom and protecting America and her interests around the globe.
He's introduced as a weapons manufacturer for the war in Afghanistan. But after experiencing firsthand the damage his work is causing, he has a change of heart. In the end, although not part of his original plan during the press conference, he reveals his identity to the world.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
It's almost as iconic when we see him say this phrase again in Endgame. But nothing beats the first time.
I am
2009, What Happens at the Cinema, Inglourious Basterds. This Quentin Tarantino film has one of the most enjoyable scenes of the century so far. Tarantino loves to create historical fiction, and in this film, it is gratifying to see the death of Adolf Hitler in spectacular fashion, even if it's not exactly true to life. During a film screening being attended by Nazi leaders, the movie they're watching tells them exactly what's about to happen to them, and the theater erupts in flames and gunfire.
I have a message for Germany. That you are all going to die.
Seeing the leader of the Nazis killed by the bastards cemented Tarantino's ability to twist any famous event into one that leaves us feeling more satisfied than we ever could be with the real story. 2010, It Was Perfect, Black Swan. Natalie Portman's portrayal of Nina Sayers, a ballerina who slowly loses her mind throughout the production of the ballet Swan Lake, is chilling. Nina has a tumultuous relationship with fellow ballerina Lily after she becomes her understudy, and Nina believes that she is being replaced.
Lily's the best choice.
No, but she wants my role.
Every dancer in the world wants your role.
No, this is different. She's after me. She's trying to replace me.
Nobody's after you.
While the lines of reality and fantasy become blurred throughout the film, Nina ends up stabbing Lily. But it's soon revealed that she actually stabbed herself while in her hallucinatory state. Despite her fatal injury, Nina still manages to dance flawlessly, and it is truly fulfilling for her to have accomplished her dream moments before her death.
That was
perfect. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.